So this is interesting to me, just like personally wise. It's like an artist is gonna use AI. I want to hear, is she using it completely or is she using AI to help touch up on something she already made? So I'm just interested in checking this out.
Don't tell me this artist that I really like is actually using AI. No, please, please, no, don't do this to
I need to
me.
hear the story.
No, that's
What's the
like the biggest
story?
betrayal. Well, guys, in really, really tragic news today, it's finally happened to me. There's an artist that I actually knew and really likes that I found out uses AI, and I didn't know until literally
Yes.
now. And I'm so sad because they're so good. This is the artist in
I need
question.
the full
Yuumei art.
context.
They
Let me
make
hear the whole
really
thing.
beautiful art. Example of one of their art
Okay.
pieces. Example of one of
Damn.
their art pieces.
Damn.
Make
Hold on.
really beautiful art. Example
Time
of one.
out. Go back.
Good. This is the artist in question. Yuumei art. They make
Cool. 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 Damn. That shit bad. Fire. Yeah, I gotta hear the story behind this one because yo, that one looked powerful.
really beautiful
Whoa.
art. Example of one of their art pieces. Example of one of their art pieces. Example of one of their art pieces. But they have a
Damn.
really, really pretty
These
art
are really good.
style. They
Yeah.
posted this July 13th, 1,000 skies.
July 13th.
This one truly took so long to paint, but I'm really happy with
It's
how
the
it turned out. I've
25th.
always loved the Impressionist art style, so it's been a blast studying the works of Monet and modern Impressionists and adding my own touch to the skies as well. Then we have a reply from Rick the Rabble Rousing Luddite, anti-AI. Are you still using AI? With screenshots of old tweets from Yume. I, for one, am ready for our robot overlords, testing the new DALI image generator AI. Again, DALI is
Okay.
AI. It's so good already that I barely have to paint over anything to make it look professional. Kudos to all the geniuses at OpenAI. You guys are
Mm.
amazing. For another piece, the background for this new
Hold
painting
on, man. Hold on. And we might be cooking with this one. Hold on.
was generated in stable diffusion rights using one of their old pieces left as reference seed. Then I painted over the AI background to add details that I like. I would argue the only way I could be okay.
I don't know. I don't think this one counts. No, I don't think I can defend this one. Because you're an artist. You create something that's yours and it's like part of who you are when you create it. So I feel like if you created that and then used AI to change it up, totally fine. But to put the AI one first and then you look at it and say, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. Let me go ahead and just update it a little bit. I don't know, man. I mean that's they're both helping, right? But there's a difference between you started from the bottom and now you're using AI to probably pass it up versus, I don't know what the fuck to do. Let's have an AI make it. And then just say, well, I like this. This is what I like about it. You're both using it 50%, 100%, right? But there's a difference between your 50% being in the front and then your 50% being in the back. If somebody was running up the street and they hand me the baton and I run out there versus I'm the one starting and I'm the one making the pace. I'm the one that has to be the fastest in the front so the people in the back can take the fuck off, you know? If you don't get it, you don't get it.
Over the AI
Let's continue.
background to add details that I like. I would argue the only way I could be okay with art is if the model is only trained off of your art. If you somehow have a model that is only
I
trained off of your
fucking
artwork
agree.
and it's outputting more of artwork for yourself that you consented to. I could argue if there was a closed
Yes.
system like that, then I could be okay with it. As
Yes.
far as I know, that doesn't exist. We have responses from
Mm.
users like Jittery stating, "Oh, that's disappointing and kind
Boy,
of
wait,
funny."
wait, wait. Are they selling this art? I didn't even get that part. Are they selling that? Are they making profit off of that too? I don't know about that one. I don't really know. Mm. I don't know. I feel like I got to get even more context now. Like I got to know, man. I ain't that invested.
Quite frankly, they seem like such a
I'm
skilled artist,
invested,
but I
but not that
appreciate the
damn
warning that
much.
they use AI. And Rick says, yep, with a screenshot of DMs. This is DMs between some people and you may. I haven't followed them for that long, but I've been kind of like keeping up with their art for at least like 2 years now. This is from 2023 in
Okay.
September. So this is about 8 months ago. Besenia says, I wonder if some point artists can use AI to their advantage. Like if an artist,
You
say,
can.
developed a style over time, fed their art into AI, and the AI could now generate art for them at record speed. Now the artists can make more of their own art and sell it. Maybe give a small commission to the AI AI software people. I think that would be cool. But
Hold on. If an artist you're developing your style over time, and then you feed it to the AI, and then the AI enhances parts of it, and then you say that's your style. I mean, I guess you could, and then you keep going. I guess you could. Sure. Yeah. Huh. And this is why I also wanted to make this video, like talking about AI. I really love talking about AI because that is our life. Our life is completely changing. So we do need to start actually looking at this shit seriously. Uh I feel like there's gonna be so many different takes people can go with this, right? So many different takes people could go with this one. What's the right take? I feel like you're gonna have to start voting on it. We got to start voting on who we say like what is okay. Like you legitimately might have to start because that's these are careers as well. Like people are legitimately making careers off of art, and then using AI. AI is like a big help. Like if we say okay, we're gonna let people use AI for art and make money from it and whatever, it's like, dude, that's gonna be that's big. That changes the game a lot for a lot of people. If you say yes to that, bro, you're changing the game a lot. But I mean, AI is AI. It's coming. It's here. Alls. uh, yeah, man, it's a tough one.
they developed the
Really
style
is.
over time, fed their art into
Really is
AI,
a
and
tough
the
one.
AI could now generate art for them at record speed. Now that artists can make more of their own art and sell it. Maybe give a small commission to the AI software people. I think that would be cool. Buttershy says Yuumei is basically doing that or planning on doing that is pretty cool. Yuumei
Mm.
says, yeah, that's my plan for future comic making, but the tech is not quite there yet. While AI is capable of generating very pretty art, its language model is bad at understanding what the user wants. It works if you want any generic looking pose or topic, but if you want something more specific, it won't understand you at all. ControlNet is probably the way to go, but even
Oh, so that's big. So that's what I'm talking about. Like the intrinsic nature of what you decide is inside of your art. Like the one thing all artists have in common is that wanting to make art. That is why they do it. I want to make art because I enjoy making art, right? Those people right there. Oh man, it's a big one. This really is a big one.
pose or topic, but if you want something more specific, it won't understand you at all. ControlNet is probably the
If
way
AI can ever get to that point where it's like, okay, these groups of people like this. So this is actually an experiment I've done with a couple people, right? I don't have the photo with me, um, but basically there's a photo of. I'll just give you an example of this experiment. Actually, that's fine. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let me see. Let's see. You know what? This one's good. Okay, I show you this photo, right? You tell me what do you like in this photo, right? Whatever it is that you like. What the hell? This started switching around. Okay, I went diving. I'm not trying to show off that I'm diving and stuff. I'm showing like what is it that you liked in the photo? Whatever it is that you liked in the photo, somebody else liked something different in that same photo. And if AI is able to capture that and give it to everybody like in a dedicated section or something like that, bro, that's very powerful. You make a lot of money from that.
to go, but even then, that can't handle multiple characters at the same time. And then we have people pointing out inconsistencies in their current art piece that
Oh
would indicate
snap! Oh, that's a bad one, man. That is a bad one. Oh, that is a bad one. That is a bad inconsistency. That is Oh, whoa, whoa.
AI. So we have Yakova stating seems like it. So this is in the current art piece. They're circling elements of their hands that look really odd. And we have Castlelet. I mean, obviously, yeah. As you can see here, if we open this up, you can see the birds are being really wonky. Like how this bird looks really weird and glitchy, and it's like glitching into the bottom of the painting here. That's something AI tends to do because AI doesn't know continuity. Also, what bird has 4 wings? That's why it looks odd. And the hand thing, I believe it's odd because this person is holding a paintbrush between the pinky and the ring finger, except the paintbrush would extend. Like if you hold it in that pose, you would still be able to see like of the paintbrush. You can't see that here. Maybe they forgot, but I have a hard time believing an artist like Yuumei who can draw pieces so intricately that detail. Maybe they did. The hands do look a little bit odd, especially the thumb. But maybe you could argue,
Bro, it's like you don't even see the brush. The brush goes into nothing. It doesn't even show up in the hand.
that's just dumb. And then if you go on Twitter and you use an advanced search where you search for Yuumei art and you search for any instance of them using the word AI, you'll find a lot more tweets. They've been using AI even as far back as January 10th, 2019, with them stating, made this whale over a year ago for a secret project I'm still working on. Last night I decided to try out Clip Studio Paint's auto colorizer feature.
So they've been
I set the
doing it.
reference colors
They've
and the
been
rest is
using
done
it.
by AI, really liking the result.
This
So
is
here's
nothing new.
Yuumei, June 2nd, 2022, stating the robot overlord comment is a joke for those who missed it. I don't see the AI as better than me. I see it as a new tool. I will be
Okay.
using it as such to speed up my art creation process.
And it worked. And it absolutely worked. So that's why we got to look at it seriously. Because it worked. It 100% fucking worked. Wow.
Have them replying to somebody else stating, yep, it's a heavily painted over version of an AI background where I use one of my old drawings as a seed reference. Here's a more detailed process with step-by-step images. So this was one of their old posts about AI on June 2nd, 2022, showing the AI usage. Then we have Aura Hack stating, this is really upsetting. Post either way, but if this is a sponsored thing, it should probably be disclosed that it is a sponsored thing. So obviously Aura is upset that an artist like Yuumei would be using AI, but they're trying to give Yuumei an out. They're trying to give them a benefit of doubt. Yuumei says, question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm not sure why you consider this upsetting. It's not sponsored. OpenAI is free, hence the quote open end quote part of their name. Like open source tech. Anybody can sign up to test out the new DALL-E AI.
That is
I
true.
thought people would be excited for such advancements in technology. The issue is not the free or paid. The issue is you as an artist should understand the art theft that happens with AI. Aura says, I don't find it especially.
So now we're talking about something else because the whole time I'm thinking about something completely different. Now we're talking about art theft. Like, yeah, that's also a thing that could happen with AI. 100%. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, but it's also what's next. It's true. It is very dangerous. 100%. What can we really do? You'd have to just start putting checks and balances. That's it. Put laws or put rules or put whatever it is. Put some type of guidelines on it. That's what you'd have to do. But how could you do that with AI when it's always advancing? We will see.
Exciting to see being posted as means to shortcut artwork when this profession is already undervalued and underappreciated as it is, especially since machine learning doesn't generate anything out of.
That is sad that it is. That is absolutely sad. Yeah, art is I think it's undervalued. The power of art is absolutely amazing. It really is. But it's different.
Of thin air. So here again was that original post of them
It's
saying,
hard to
oh, they
explain.
painted the one on the right and the AI generated one is on the left. So here is another post. I just got access to DALL-E, the new AI image generator. So of course the first thing I create is a pack of royal huskies, them showing themselves using AI. So yeah, this is pretty disheartening.
I'm not gonna lie.
Create is a pack of royal huskies, them showing.
Looks good. And I hate to say it. It's like, yeah, and it looks good.
Themselves using AI.
It's cute. Yeah. It looks good. Does it look perfect? Absolutely not. Especially right here. This shit absolutely does not look perfect, but it looks good enough.
So yeah, this is pretty disheartening to see, honestly.
It's so interesting to hear the takes, bro. Like for me, just me personally, it's just so interesting to hear these takes. I just never hear them.
So sad when you see people use AI, especially artists. You, out of all people, should understand
I'm glad I'm not the only one that makes videos while eating.
See people use AI,
I am so glad I'm not the only one that does this.
Should understand the art theft that happens with AI and how it hurts artists. So this is really sad to see, especially because I am somebody that enjoys their artwork, or I guess did in the past before I knew they were using AI. So I personally am just really disappointed.
Does it make a difference? This is just an open question. If it does, okay. If it doesn't, okay. But that's it. Like it is this is one of these things you really gotta look at. You really gotta look at this shit. It's crazy. This is the world is changing, man. The world is changing all the time.
Disappointed. Oh, and there's more examples. Here, June 13th, this is another DALI generated image that I painted over. So obsessed with this new tool, it's going to be game changing for creatives everywhere. So AI generated that they painted over. This is a paint over test
Mm.
for DALI. The prompt was a magical library covered in plants and stars in the ceiling. And it generated this image, and then they painted over this image. All the lines are crooked. I mean, I hope they can be better. I hope they can do
You know what's crazy?
for this image.
Even if the lines are crooked, you look at it, you're like, huh, this is some interesting looking art. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know. But it's like, huh, it's something.
All the lines are crooked. I mean, I hope they can be better. I hope they can do
uh,
better. They don't seem like they want to do either, so it is what it is, I guess. They
it
have a
is
video
what it
of doing
is.
time lapse
Till
from
it
my
ain't.
previous piece. Yeah, I mean, like, they clearly have insane art talent. Insane. It's just they're choosing to use AI. Here is Yuumei's response. I've been told that there are rumors about me using AI for
Okay,
my
let's hear
paintings.
it.
Please use some common sense. I've been posting on DeviantArt since 2003 and sharing full video recordings on my Patreon since 2018. If I'm a fake,
Okay,
wouldn't my
OG.
patrons have noticed by now? Well, here is a sketch that they provided for this painting of theirs that was accused of AI usage, which did have some suspicious behavior in it to me. Since AI has been turning artists against each other, accusing each other of using AI, I have no choice but to share some of the Patreon rewards as proof. Here is the 10 full video recordings of me painting 1,000 skies from scratch. Oh, so they have a full video recording of the drawing process, the original sketch, they changed it. How do they paint the birds? Some of the birds look kind of wonky, but maybe it was an accident. Oh, I guess they literally gave this bird another leg on purpose. Okay, this one was just one that I thought maybe they used AI for part of the birds or something because the bird had 3 wings. I mean, they literally show themselves drawing the 3rd wing in, so I guess they literally did it? Question mark? I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess they literally drew it in.
Bro, who fucking knows? To keep it real, keep it 100. Who fucking knows? Maybe they did, and maybe they didn't.
So I was wrong. My bad. I'll admit when I
Bro,
was wrong.
who
Maybe it's
knows?
2 different birds on top of each
Who
other.
knows?
That's
Who knows,
true.
bro?
It could
Who
be.
knows?
It just looks like
Bro, who fucking knows? Don't need to even try and rationalize it, bro. Just who fucking knows? Maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right, maybe you did it. Who cares?
with repetitive strain injury that forced my comic making to a crawl. A decade before AI, I was experimenting with 3D backgrounds for comics. I still remember the hate I got for using 3D models in my comic backgrounds, even though today nobody blinks at other artists doing the same. 3D is now accepted as a tool to help artists create. I even remember the hate for being digital instead of traditional. So they're basically here trying to imply that the hate they're receiving for AI art is going to be in the same line as like hating for using other tools like 3D models, etc., to speed up the art.
They are both tools. Yes, these are both tools to create art. 100% it is. But one tool is just really, really, really better. Like, mm, is definitely something I just want to sit back on and just see like where is the conversation gonna go? Because I'm just interested.
Art process, which is something that a lot of artists like to say when they're defending AI art. I tested out painting over AI generated backgrounds a few times in the very early stages of AI. There is a lot of screenshots taken out of context from my Discord where I share how I paint everything with complete transparency. The only other time I've used AI is for a gag scene in my comic. The full context is my character Vance, who is a weeb and a tech nerd, was objectifying women by seeing them as anime catgirls pasted over AI flower backgrounds. Here is an example of the art. The background is very clearly AI flowers. If I had downloaded a flower stamp brush from Clip Studio and made a similar flower background, nobody would care. But somehow this is not okay, even though it fits the theme and joke of the comic. It's not, but we'll dive into why. The quote, AI is bad for the environment, end quotes, argument forgets that painting on my computer.
This is the part where I'm legit just sitting back, bro. Like I'm just sitting here watching it because at this point it's just nice.
Use
I don't
electricity. I, the
know.
human being, eats food and creates carbon footprints. It's 2
Okay.
a.m. where I am now, so I won't say much else other than I wish people would stop taking my posts out of context. I don't think anybody did. With everything going on in the world, artists should support each other, not make up reasons to hurt each other. So we have
Hmm.
Mimu stating, I'm sorry that I have doubted you, but there are so many artists
It sounds like there's a lot of issues going on in the art community over this. That would make a lot of sense. I get it. Okay. Hmm. You guys are on fire. Wish you guys well.
Artists that use AI and try to make their own creations, and for me it's literally a scam, no less. I'm not against AI per se in some fields, medical, etc., and we can argue that digital art relies on AI too, different from analog art. But AI is fed upon works from artists that didn't want it happened. Their art is used without their consent nor acknowledgement and without royalties. Time is money. I think it would be very sad if people fed your art into AI and could produce art that sell well enough for them to make a living without doing nothing. I think you would feel used, and that's why AI is bad for art. As a client of art, I don't want to buy just beautiful pictures. I want to buy an artist's view of the world, efforts and dedication to
100% agree. That's and I get it. I 100% agree, dude. Yes. Yes. When you get some art, at least for me, when I get some art, I feel like I have some type of connection with it. Whenever and I feel like that's what maybe not everybody. Maybe not everybody does it. I don't know. I know some people that get just whatever. They get whatever tattoo, they get whatever art, they get whatever. And they just pick it. It is what it is. When I do it, it's like, okay, I'm getting this because I want it. Yeah. It's it's always different. It's always different for everybody.
recreate something
100%.
intangible into something tangible. It's the
But I
process
get
that
it.
has value too. I do think this is very well written. The
I get
second
it.
half of
I
what this
get it.
person wrote, I really
I
do
get
agree with
it.
you. Yuumei replies, people already use my art to feed AI. Hence, it's all the more sad that people accuse my 100% hand-drawn paintings as AI without any evidence. As proof, you can see all the recordings here. Nimu says, thank you. It's sad that artists have to prove that they don't use
That is crazy that they have to prove they're not using AI. Man, that's crazy. This is absolutely crazy, man. This is a great video though.
AI, but that's how you can feel that the opinion of the subject are extremely polarized. The mood in the art field has become very dreadful because of that. Is a lot or all of Yumei's
Oh, meow
paintings
meow.
legit?
Meow meow.
Potentially, right? No one is
What?
denying the fact
Sorry, I saw the cat.
all of Yumei's paintings legit. Potentially, right? No one
Eh,
is denying the fact that Yuumei is a talented artist. Yuumei is an
okay, yeah.
extremely talented artist. Yuumei
You
has
may
been drawing
got
for a
skill.
very long time.
Yeah,
Yuumei is an
yeah.
artist that has inspired so many people to make art, myself included. The thing is,
Facts.
like, Yuumei is
100%.
extremely talented. And they are also an artist that has experimented with using AI in their art process. They have stated that they do
Yes.
want to do it. They stated they actively
Yes.
support AI art. They've also literally
Yes.
used AI in their process. Did they paint over
Yes.
probably like 99% of it? Yeah. But is it still used in their process? Yes, because I've already showed you. They themselves had said it. That's what I don't understand.
Okay.
And the whole argument
And that's what I do understand. I 100% get it because it's changing everything. It's changing the art world, man. It's changing everything. That's what at least that's my perception. It's changing everything. And some people, they don't want to use AI. And I 100% get it. Some people want to use AI, and some people want to use AI to assist them. Other people want to just use AI to just make some fucking money. Like, let's keep it 100. Some people just use some AI, throw it up, get a couple hundred, couple thousand, couple whatever, and they keep it going. Like, hey, it is what it is. That's how they live their life, right? It's crazy, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. It is what it is. I mean, yeah, people are gonna do their own thing. Do you expect people not to just do their own thing in this world? People just do whatever the fuck they want. So that's why I say you guys got to put some fucking laws on it. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, at least it makes sense to me. You let me know if it ain't making sense. You tell me.
they put here, I can see, right? They spent 10 tweets explaining how that piece specifically didn't have AI. But the biggest overarching argument that people have with Yuumei and their dissatisfaction with Yuumei is that they were like, we trusted you, and now we found out you have been extremely
I
vocal
get it.
about supporting.
I get it. So a lot of people fell in love They felt the connection with the art, and then they find out there's AI, and they're like, "Yo, what the hell?" I could get that too. If you became a fan of somebody, yeah, you become a fan, you love everything they do, and then you find out it doesn't align with your morals, your values, your personal beliefs, and you're just like, "What is this shit?" Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's how it works. It
Supporting
sucks.
AI art.
It fucking sucks.
It's two different things.
I get
Everyone's
it.
main criticism is their insane support of AI art and their heavy support of AI art. Our criticism is not necessarily with individual pieces they have of it looking suspicious, you know? It's mainly with their overarching thing. Katra says, it isn't that people are accusing you of covertly using AI because of your style or whatever. People are just following up on the statements you have made yourself. Have your stance on AI changed? Do you now see all the issues surrounding the tech? Why not say so? Because again, that was the main issue. Yuumei says, yes, I see the issue, which is why despite my early hopes of using it to help my comics due to my hand pain, I still have not used it, other than that flower gag scene. I wish I can just plug my brain into the computer and make my comics without hands because they hurt. Katre says, then openly stating so would be a lot more beneficial than making it sound like people's legit and evidence-backed concerns are actually baseless accusations rooted in maliciousness and ignorance.
That's also true. You May was definitely flipping or skewing the story 100%. 100%. That's just called ego. When you have a huge ego, it happens. And that's not even really a bad thing because a lot of us have big egos. There are people that exist in this world that only care about themselves. They don't care about nobody else, just themselves. Hell, I used to be like that as a kid. My mom would tell me that all the time. You only think about yourself. And I was like, damn, maybe I should start thinking about other people. And that's when you get videos like this, where I'm just like, oh, okay, I can get how they feel. Oh, I understand why they're upset. Yeah, empathy. I fucking have empathy. So yeah, I get why everybody is upset. This is absolutely insane. That's why I keep saying, bro, whether you like it or not, the things that is AI is beyond like a lot of human comprehension, bro. Like AI is absolutely insane. And the world is just changing. The world is 100% just changing. And it's scary as shit. So what do we do as humans? We start putting laws on it. We don't know what it is. Boom, put a law on it. Which, good or bad, you know, you're trying to slow progress, right? You're trying to slow the advancement. AI is next, right? I can get it. I get it. 100% get it. Yeah, it's scary. And then my question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? There it is. There's my question for you guys. What are you going to do about trying to change it? Are you going to really change it or not? I don't know. I'll keep watching the video though.
Get some rest, and when you can, consider this. And they quote retweeted this tweet that Yuumei said, stating, thank you. I'm so sad for all the young artists who started drawing after the existence of AI. At least I can point back to my decades-old DeviantArt account and
Mm,
all my video recordings as proof. AIM says, that's what I was so confused about when
true.
they said it was, quote, rumors, end quote, because the first tweet I saw about it was literally somebody with screenshots of them saying on their own main Twitter account that they used it and asking, quote, do you still use AI, end quote. Like, that's not just rumors. And again, here are
That's
some
not
of the
just rumors.
examples. Here's examples of Yuumei
Okay.
in a reply to comparison of all artists in
Uh
Stable
oh.
Diffusion stating,
Receipts.
LOL, yeah, I've seen these all over the place. None of the artist names match their real style. What's funnier is that users think
Hmm.
it's a great match. I've read debates where they wonder how will anybody tell if an artist actually painted over this or if somebody just typed by Yuumei or whatever. And I was like, but none of these look like anything like my art or Ross Draws or Loish, etc. Anyways, I like AI art and I plan on training one of my own comic panels to help me make future comics. I also understand a lot of other artists feel ripped off by the use of their work in the AI training data, and that's their right. But this is not my fight. I'm on the side of advanced technology. So in an
There it
old
is. And there it is. There it is. There it is. The advancement of technology. That is what they care about. Y'all better wake up. Not everybody's going to care about anything else. The advancement of technology is what some people only care about. And there it fucking is. We solved the case, baby. Boom! That's another one. We can continue the video though. Let's keep talking about it.
old screenshot words out of Yuumei's own mouth. They stated, "Yep, I acknowledge AI's fucked up, but I'm on the side of technology. I'm gonna keep using it." Another
Yes.
example of
Some people
Yuumei
only
in their
care
own
about that.
Discord on April 17th, 2023, so a little bit over a year ago, stating, "Testing out AI generated art base to paint over for my comics. Fisheye Placebo is the name of their comic." So here is the AI raw image, and then there was the paint over. So I think this is the AI, or wait, this is the paint over, I believe. Basically, I left the background untouched other than some color tweaks. The current AI model can't handle precise descriptions, but I plan on trading my old model using my fisheye placebo comic panels to match the style. Again, the issue is the fact that
They're
they're
training it.
blatantly supporting
They're training
AI
it.
art.
Yeah,
It's
no,
words out.
they're not. They're not. Bro, they're training it. They are creating it themselves. Yes, they're creating the reality. Yes, they are creating what they want to happen. What are you going to do about it? Yes.
Of their own mouth. And that
Oh,
Yuumei responded to
yes.
that, stating, "This test image wasn't even part of Patreon because I don't even consider it art. It was like testing, like I said. Everything I share on my Patreon, I also share with video recordings. That's how the tiers are set up." But here's the thing. It feels like, again, we're speaking two different languages. Yuumei is stating, "I don't consider this art. This
You are speaking two different languages. Yes, you are. And I just cracked the code for you. Yes. Speak both languages. That's how language works. Language changes. Yes, language. The things humans speak. These things. These all change. Regardless if you're speaking English, English from the UK, English from Australia, the English is different. Everything is going to be different. That's how humans work. We all live all over the world. Yes, you are speaking two different languages.
this isn't something that I've ever called my art." But basically, what people are actually complaining about is the fact that Yuumei is speaking vocally and with full intention, with their full chest, stating, "Here is me trying to practice with AI art to then incorporate it into my process." Everything that Yuumei says about AI art, they're stating with the intention to incorporate it into their process in the future. They are working on incorporating AI art into their processes in the future. And they have vocally said that time and time again, and we can pull up even more screenshots to prove it. That is the main issue people are having. It is because they have been historically supportive of AI art, historically with the positive intention
Yes.
of incorporating it into their own processes. So of course,
Yes.
now people are going to turn around and be suspicious about your artwork if you've so vocally supported it. In my
So what, bro?
opinion, I don't think it's right for you to turn around and then be so surprised that people are accusing you of AI art if you have vocally been like, "Here's how I practice AI art. Here's how I try to generate stuff."
Get it? Yes. And then that's the other side. So like they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to take accountability of their actions. Yeah, that would make sense. So yes, keep pressing them. If you really think they fucked up, keep pressing them. If that's what you really want to do, okay, there it is. That's what some people want to do. I don't know what everybody else want to do. To be honest, I'd be interested to hear those takes.
Here's how I've tried using it in my comics. It's not like up to my standards yet, but hopefully it can be in the future. If you have such positive undertones about, your intents and practices of using AI art in your process, you can't be surprised people now think, now we're in the future, that you use AI art in your processes.
They've
And they
been
make
using
this
it.
assumption because this is a future that you yourself have stated you're working towards. Do I think they're immensely talented?
They've achieved it. They've achieved it. It's not. They just haven't achieved it fully. You guys caught them. Congratulations, y'all did catch him. Yeah. Oof, you caught him before it was too late, man. He could have been ruling the world with the AI art shit. Good job, guys. Good job,
They
internet.
drew like most of their stuff themselves. Yes. Do I think they're behind the scenes secretly and actively trying to incorporate AI into their systems? Yes. I do think so. Again,
did.
just to refresh your memories, we have even more screenshots testing out the new DALL-E image generator. Here's the AI image. Here's my paint over. Kudos to all the geniuses at OpenAI. The background of the new painting was generated in Stable Diffusion, right? They flipped it. They flipped it, by the way, using one of my old paintings left as the
So
reference.
this is how you
their
caught him.
old
This is awesome. So this is how you caught him. Y'all slowly caught on. Y'all was like, hold on, this shit ain't adding up. Oh, got his ass. Good shit, guys.
Painting for the reference seed was
Hell
actually
yeah.
the right image, and
Let's
then the
go.
stable diffusion was the left image. Painted over the AI background to add details that I like. I don't care if you don't consider AI art to be art. I don't consider it to be art either. But if you're actively posting about this shit on your main Twitter page, incorporating, look at my art, look at AI art, here's how I made the AI art better with my adding my own artwork.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Kate, Kate Lee, bro. Kate Leonti, bro. Kate, bro. Kate, bro. Kate is hilarious, bro. Bro, and I love the way she. Got a boom.
Go for it. Come on, bro. I don't think you're
W.
stupid, but there's no way you don't realize that people are going to make this connection, right? You can't be so surprised that people are making a
Yeah,
connection
bro.
like
You
this
just
with that.
let that
I
shit
just
out
think
in the
it's like
open, crazy.
ludicrous to be surprised about this. So we have some more comments from people. Seraphy VT says, I think for a lot of us who have admired you for years and know about your struggle with your pain, we just want to know if you support AI for art. Most of us know you don't use it, but to see you support it on any level is painful to see for those of us.
So this is someone that caught on late. Seraphy VT, she caught on late because they've been said. They said it a long time ago. They said it a long time ago, and now it's like boom, caught up, and it's caught into the mainstream.
Who have looked up to you.
Got
Saguro
it.
says, you were the first artist I ever followed on DeviantArt when I was a young teenager and a huge inspiration to me of the power of human imagination in creating art. I am
And this
incredibly
hurts.
disappointed in you.
This is hurt. This
Charisse Baum
hurts.
says, these last 2
I'm
points of your thread
sad
are
to
so
see this.
contradictory to your actions and who you claim to be as your
I'm
client.
sad to
The
see
environmental
this.
impact is not comparable and it's not supportive to other artists to use the theft machine for any reason. I really won't believe you unless you firmly state you are 100% against AI now and in its current form using stolen data.
Bro, no. No, because they already told you what they believe in. No, you're trying to tell them to change their belief. They believe in the advancement of technology. You're trying to make somebody change what they believe in. Good luck, bro. You're not going to do that. People believe what they want to believe. If they choose not to believe this, then they're not going to believe it. They choose to believe that, then they're going to believe it. And it's not easy to do. It's 100% not easy to do. 100% not. Trying to go against your nature as a human is absolutely not easy. When I fast, I didn't eat for 4 days. You know how hard it is to just walk around for not eating that long? And then imagine people that fast for even longer than that. People that do like Ramadan, people that do Yom Kippur. Like these things, these other things is is different. It's so different. It's hard to explain too. It's something every human has to do their own soul searching, I believe. These are the ways for you to try and become like the better version of yourself. You have to do some type of soul searching. Like the Native Americans, whenever they send their sons when they're like 13, they send them out into the desert and they do that spiritual soul searching. Like, yes, that stuff is important. Not everybody has to go to that extreme, of course. Meditation. Meditation has been proven to make everybody's lives better, to reduce stress, to reduce the things that make us uncomfortable and make us angry, the things that makes us anxious. Everybody need to just try and relax. Try and relax, legitimately. And it's not easy to do. And I'm trying not to make it sound like, oh, it's the easiest thing in the world for people to relax. I get it, but you got to figure it out yourself. Because I sure can't teach you. You got to figure it out for yourself. So yeah, I hear everything that's going on. I'm listening. And it's definitely interesting from my point of view to just see it all. But yeah, this is absolutely a great video, man. I'm gonna continue this. This is good.
Sets, which you seem to completely avoid doing through all of this. Using AI art is not comparable to using a freely given brush/model either. Using it as a tool is exactly what tech bros want. MP Love to Hate says, I really loved your art. I really did. It always reminded me of how impossibly beautiful dreams can be, but this is truly disappointing. I know a follower less doesn't really matter, but this is it for me. I hope you keep reaching people that will generally support you too.
And it's sad to say, but that's not true. People, anybody that has a fan base, like, and they care about because there's some people that absolutely do not care about their fan base, right? You just You just see it, right? You see it online. But like, no, one person leaves. It's like, yeah, that can be important. That could have been somebody definitely important. The people that were there for you in the beginning, like the people you first meet, your first friends. This is all to shout out to all the small streamers. Shout out KHan VT. Keep doing your thing, girl. Right? The young people that are trying to build their communities and do their thing. Yeah, it's definitely important. But it's also hard because whenever something gets so popular, more people catch on for different reasons. There's an experiment I do with my phone. Look, it's the moon. What do you like about this picture? Some people might have said the light, some people might have said nothing, some people might have said, but if you really chose something where I said, what did you like in it? And you picked something, it's going to be different from somebody else. Because everybody looks at everything differently. And that, and obviously that's how it works, but it's not said out loud. It just takes somebody to say it out loud. It's like, yeah, everybody thinks differently, literally. And some people literally only think about themselves or one specific goal or one specific thing. Yeah, that's how it works. It's crazy how the world works, bro. But I get everything you're saying. Everything you're saying is legit and it's true. You legitimately love their art for a specific reason that mattered to you. And that matters because you matter. You matter to yourself. Everybody matters to themselves. Everybody is number one. We're all number one in our own eyes. Yeah. But some people want to be number one in other people's lives. Now, some people willingly let that happen. But they're like, oh, I'm a fan of this, I'm a fan of that. Yeah. You become a fanatic. You enjoy something. But there's nothing wrong with it. 100% nothing wrong with it. This is how humans are. It's how we work. That's how humans work. Yeah. So I hope this video did help you try and figure out something. You know, it's not just a reaction, just a reaction. It's actually like I'm communicating with you guys because I care about you guys. And everybody that subscribed to me, I care about. Now, if you want to subscribe, hey, shout out to you. If you hit the like button, hey, shout out to you. I appreciate it. But mm, it just takes time. Everything just takes time. If you enjoyed the video, at least just like if you enjoyed it, cool. I appreciate it. If you didn't, if it was too weird, it was too whatever, okay, cool. It is what it is. Let's continue though.
A follower less doesn't really matter, but this is it for me. I hope you keep reaching people that will generally support you too. 3R1093 says, I don't think anybody intelligent is debating whether you are an AI artist or not. Oh, but there definitely are disappointing posts here too. I think it's
There are
fair to look
some.
at 2022 OpenAI fangirling as ignorance, but the narrative about 3D/stamp brushes deflecting eco stuff makes me sad. Because
Yeah,
again, let me
because they're using other things as a shield. They're using other things as a shield. But yeah, those shields are legitimate. Those are real shields. Those are advancements in technology, and so is AI. AI is the next step, like I said earlier in the video. Yeah, it's coming in a circle. It's a pattern. It's a full pattern. It's a full circle. Yes, it keeps going. It keeps going, and it keeps going.
as ignorance. But the narrative about 3D/stamp brushes deflecting eco stuff makes me sad. Because again, let me remind you, Yuumei was like, oh, if I used a stamp brush and like painted a bunch of flowers, nobody would blink an eye. So why is it bad for AI? Because artists, when they make brushes and stuff, as long as you acquire it legally, is perfectly okay to use. If it's a free brush and there's no like credit requirements, whatever, use it for your heart's desire. Nothing wrong with that. AI is making and profiting off of the stolen artwork of other people, of other artists. That is where the two is wrong. What would make the brush wrong is if you pirated the brush from an artist and then used the pirated stamp brush to paint
A
flowers.
hundred
That is
percent.
also
A
bad.
hundred
It's like
percent.
it's that type
A
of thing.
hundred
You know what I'm
percent. A
saying?
hundred
Yeah,
percent.
cloud
Yes,
brushes, don't worry about
bro. I fucking love this video, dude. I'm so glad I found this channel. Like, I'm legitimately like, bro. Every time I see one of these videos, it's always interesting for me to watch. I'm like, bro, this Katie, and I just can't remember the name. If I could remember the name, but then I'm legitimately a fan. Until then, I'm not really a fan. Just like watching the videos.
about it. Basically, Yuumei is an artist that is extremely talented, that people have loved, myself included, and they have a very, very, very strongly positive stance on AI art. So,
Okay.
anyways, that is the conclusion and the response that Yuumei had.
Okay.
I still think at the end of the day, is Yumei's art beautiful? Yes. Is Yuumei extremely talented? Yes. I'm really sorry if they're experiencing hand pain. I truly hope nobody ever suffers pain and things that would limit their career in any way and their habits and
Bro, oh my God, the compassion. I love to see it. Oh my God. She's nice.
passions, but that's just life. And
That's
sometimes
so
life do be
nice.
the way it is.
Life is
I've been
tough,
having
bro.
a lot
For
of
real,
wrist
for real.
pain and it makes editing hard. It
Same,
does make drawing
same.
hard too. So I can't
Bro, my wrist pain is so bad. I can do push-ups on like my mat, but doing push-ups on the ground, like what? I don't think.
do it in high frequency, which it is what it is. We have to
It
take
is
steps
what
to
it
try to take
is,
care of
100%.
ourselves. But if it does strike down, then you try to find other alternatives. But alternatives don't have to be AI art. There's an artist that I love called Zeranis who
And that's true. There are if there are legitimately other things besides AI art, if you really did care, there is if what's her name? Yumi, if Yumi really did care, they obviously don't care. They don't care. So you guys gotta now, what are you really gonna do about it? Because you're trying to give them leeway. How can you give them leeway?
has experienced a lot of hand and wrist pain to where he can't draw with a drawing tablet anymore. But his
Mm.
alternative instead is to then train his screen tablet to have it set so that he draws with his finger instead. He draws on an iPad with his finger
Ooh,
because instead of doing the minute brush strokes with a
with
tablet,
the
which hurts his
wrist.
wrist, the
Yeah, yeah,
finger
yeah,
and the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
hand motions, he's able to still draw like that. That is an alternative around hand and wrist pain potentially, where you can still make your artwork in an ethical way. And you don't need to go down the AI art
True,
route. I think the problem at the end of the day is if
true,
you
true. Absolutely true. Yes.
are an artist, even if you are an extremely talented artist with a history on DeviantArt, if you are somebody who is extremely vocal about AI art and has over time vocally talked about your intentions of incorporating AI art into your processes in the future, now we are inside future, it's 2024 now, those posts are made 2023, people are going to assume and make the assumption that there is AI in your processes. And again, it's one of those things where it's an integrity as an artist. And once that integrity is breached, it's going to be really hard to kind of garner that trust back with your audience. Because it's one of those where once you did use AI art in your process and you said you did, now we don't know which pieces used it, which pieces didn't. And I've seen a lot of artists who are accused of use and have proven to use AI have the same
True.
issue where they'll make new art pieces, but people won't believe them anymore. They'll make new
Yeah.
pieces without AI, but people don't
Yep.
believe them because
Because you crossed the bridge. You crossed the line that cannot never be undone. And once you cross that line, boom, that's it. That's 100% it. Yeah. That's how life works, bro. That's how life works. Life is built off connections. If you break, some people are cool with burning bridges. I used to be one of those people. I just fuck it. We're not friends no more. Boom. Who cares? Boom. Nah. Now that I'm older, I don't try and Hmm. I think I always leave like a hand extended. I'm that type of guy. I'm like, hey, you live your life, you do your thing. You really don't gotta fuck with me. Like, if you don't fuck with me, it is what it is. It don't stop me from living my life. You feel me? So if you cool with me, cool. That's what's up. I'll fuck with you. If you already fuck with me, hey, that's love. You fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. It is what it is. It's life, right? I care about people that care about me. You don't care about me, it is what it is, right? Other people, they totally just super want to be cared about by everybody. I don't know how that shit work. Not everybody gonna fuck with you. That's just life. But still, empaths, people that are super nice, super friendly, right? Because there are nice people that exist in this world. 100%. I agree. I'm one of them. I feel like I'm one of the nice guys. Like, hey, you can be nice. Hey, fuck it, let's be nice. Yeah, yeah. But there are other times, some people, it's like I've been through both. To be honest, that's what it feels like. It's like I've been super. I only care about me, and then now it's like, yeah, we do got to start thinking about other people. 100%. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to really switch for some, like, well, it was hard for switch for me. For some people, it comes naturally being nice, right? I think with time, I just became nicer. So, hmm. Yeah, that's a good video. Help me unlock a bit more of myself. This is why I like doing YouTube videos. Like literally, this is why I do it. It's like I feel like I just learn more as I go in becoming a better person. And it's also entertaining. Some people like it. That's why they hit subscribe. So shout out to the subscribers. I appreciate it. Mm, yeah, let's continue the video. This is a good video.
because you've used AI in the past. I think the
Mm,
best example is being a cheater. People can cheat
mm.
in the past relationships and not cheat in current relationships, but it's an integrity thing. And the moment people know you are a cheater, depending on the person and how they react to it, whatever, your future partners, that is. A lot of times, future potential partners are gonna have a
They
lot
not
harder
interested.
time trusting you because you
Yeah,
have cheated in the past. And hopefully, you
100%.
can change and become a better person and not cheat anymore in relationships. I
Hopefully,
truly hope people
hopefully, because that shit, man. Honestly, to make relationship works, at least this is how I look at relationships. To make a relationship work, you just got to communicate. And that's the hard part. Like always communicating. When you're in a relationship, you just got to communicate. You just got to talk about how you feel. Everybody like talking about how they feel. So I get it. But yeah, that's how you make them work. And it's not easy. It's 100% not easy. You got to try and find the right one to get with.
can. But you also can't be too surprised if potential romantic partners in the future don't want to date you because you
Hmm.
have this in your history. It is what it is.
That's
Same thing with
facts.
AI art. It ruins your integrity as
Facts.
an artist. And if you have
Facts.
used AI in
Facts.
the past, even if you don't do it in the future, a lot of people aren't going to believe you. But our main question is your overall stance. Has your
My question is before we get to your question, right? When it comes to overall, when you say
thing with AI art, it ruins your integrity as an artist.
it ruins your integrity as an artist, right? What else does it ruin your integrity with? Because AI is something so powerful, it's not just art. And then this is where we get into other topics and conversations. And those are the ones I'm really interested in hearing. So, Kate, if you ever want to make a video with your boy, woo, I'm down because I'm interested to hear it. Because I actually, like, when I say I enjoy watching your video, it's like, bro, I'm listening to a conversation I absolutely would love to just have in person. Like, these are the type of topics I talk about with my friends outside. All of my outside friends, and that's why it's kind of hard to balance outside and online friends, at least for me. Right? This is me just being real as a human, right? It's kind of hard for me to balance the online and the outside friendships, but I think it is what it is. This is where people tell me, "Hey, relax," or "Hey, it is what it is," and then you just tell me, "Okay, cool, cool, no problem." This is a great video.
And if you have used AI in the past,
This
even
is
if
a
you
great
don't do it in
video.
the future, a lot of people aren't going to believe you. But our main question is your overall stance. Has your stance changed? And they haven't really talked about that at all. Hopefully, they can change and be a better person and not support
And be a better person. No, that's real. That's 100% real. To be a better person. That's what a lot of people. Damn, I don't hear a lot of people here. I don't really hear that. Try and be a better person. Damn, I haven't heard people say that in a long time. That's good to hear though. To be a better person. Yeah, that's why we have like New Year's resolutions. You try and. I hope your New Year's resolution is going good, everybody. Did you? Are you still doing it? I don't know what mine was. I think mine was just like relax. Oh yeah, I think I did my resolution. My resolution was to relax, and that's what I've been doing for the last 4 months, 3 months. I don't know, but yeah, this is good. I enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make more of these and react to more of these because they're just fun. I enjoy it. So yeah, I don't know about all of them. Like some of them, like this one is like I don't know. I like cheating and manipulating, like, damn, like, oh boy, like, I don't know if I want to touch that. Right? Relationships are, for me, that's like a no go zone. I talk about, hey, communication. That's it. I couldn't do that. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night.